Hey guys, Drew DeVry here. I just wanted to go over something with you that's very important. Okay, so you're 2 weeks into this easy eating program and the weekend is approaching. Things can get derailed rather easily on a weekend. Two things happen. You go out of town, or maybe you stay local. Either way, there's challenges. If you're going out of town, maybe you're camping. Maybe you're staying at a hotel. Maybe you're staying with family or friends. You feel like, you're not as in control of your food in these scenarios. Obviously, if you're going camping, you're preparing, you're packing all of your food. You can make smart, healthy choices. Whether you're accustomed to making smart, healthy choices or not is a different story. Previously, you could have gone and bought high-fat, nitrate-filled hot dogs and been like, I'll just eat hot dogs all weekend and drink beer. Okay, great. That's what you used to do. Think about how you've been eating currently and go shopping with that in mind. If you're going to be going to a hotel over the weekend, going for a little weekend excursion like that, you should still bring healthy snacks. And yes, you're not going to be preparing all of your meals, but if you go to the restaurant for dinner and you're starving because you haven't eaten since lunch and it's been 6 hours and you were doing activities and you are so hungry because you haven't eaten, you're going to make a bad choice. People make bad choices when they're hungry. People also make bad decisions when they're drunk, but that's another story. We're not going to go into that now. This is about nutrition. Okay, so another scenario, you're going to stay with friends or family. You're not sure what they're going to be eating. Let them know ahead of time that you're on a strict diet right now for your health, that your health professional has put you on, and ask them if they mind if you bring some of your own food. They not mean to be disrespectful, and you're only going to bring snacks. You're not going to bring food for meals and pack this giant cooler, but just prefacing the stay at a friend or family's house with this statement puts them in the mind state that, maybe I should cook a little bit healthier. They will go to extremes for you if you say this. A health professional has put you on a special diet. You've been dealing with a few things. I don't want to go into it, but I've been working on some stuff and I'm feeling so much better now, so I'm really trying to stick with it. Do you mind if I bring some of my own foods? Maybe just to snack on. And they'll be totally fine with it. But that's how you get around that. Okay, here's the other scenario that I talked about just a moment ago. You're staying local for the weekend. Okay, well hey, if I'm staying local, maybe I deserve a treat. Yes, maybe you do. And you do get a cheat meal, correct. But cheat meals, especially over a weekend, can extend themselves into cheat days or even cheat weekends. This must be avoided. How do you do that? You plan ahead. You still gotta have your breakfast, lunch, and dinner ready to go. If you're gonna have a cheat dinner, you know what you're gonna have for breakfast the next morning. You have the foods on hand. Barbecuing is a great way to eat healthy. It can be so healthy. Barbecuing vegetables, corn, peppers, onions, these things, putting them on the grill, making kebabs. Line your kebab. When you make a kebab, it's all veggies with a little bit of meat, right? These meat, they're small chunks, so they cook right along with the veggies. And you don't have to overcook the veggies in order to cook your meats because the meat are in small pieces, okay? So, staying local should be an easy thing. One other thing about going out to eat at restaurants. My wife always says when I'm like, hey, let's go to Blue Moon Burgers. She's like, there's nothing I can eat there. I'm like, okay, let's go to this Mexican restaurant. She's like, okay, I can get a salad with this, that, and the other thing on it. Let's go there, right? So these are the things that you need to become accustomed to saying as well. Someone's like, let's go here. And you're like, there's nothing I can eat there, because you know that they probably don't have any options that are going to be quasi-healthy for you. And even when I say quasi-healthy is okay because you can ask to remove things from a quasi-healthy meal. For example, it's a certain salad and you're like, oh yeah, can you not put the bacon crumbles on this salad? I'll take everything else, that's fine. And maybe put the dressing on the side. Okay, great. right? So quasi-healthy meals can become healthy if you just remove the things you're like, ooh, I know that's not gonna help me out. Sounds all right, yeah? Okay, great. So we're just gonna call it right there. Make this weekend healthy. Don't blow it, don't get derailed. Stay on track, stay healthy, and keep those results coming. You'll feel way better from it, all right? I'll talk to you soon.